During the debate this week, Joe Biden tried to pass Beau Biden off as Hunter Biden, talking about his military service. He just hoped the viewers didn't know the difference.
My son was in Iraq. He spent a year there. He got the Bronze Star. He got the Conspicuous Service Medal. He was not a loser. He was a patriot, and the people left behind there were heroes.
Really?
And I resent.
Are you talking about Hunter? Are you talking about Hunter?
I'm talking about my son, Beau Biden. You're talking about.
I don't know Beau. I know Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. He wasn't dishonorably.
Cocaine use, and he didn't have a job until you became vice president.
Hunter was thrown out of the Navy for testing positive for cocaine use. He most likely received an other than honorable discharge, which is different than a dishonorable discharge, but the fact remains that his service was not honorable. Biden is clinging to a technicality and hopes people misunderstand his objection and give him more credit than is due. Hunter's a problem, and where is he? CNN did a special investigative report on Biden this week, and they showed President Trump explaining how Biden paid $1 billion to the Ukraine to drop the criminal investigation into Hunter Biden. CNN clearly says that there's no evidence that's true.
He said is that he wouldn't give, I think it was billions of dollars to Ukraine unless they fired the prosecutor who was looking at his son and his son.
There is zero evidence that this is true. Biden did want the prosecutor fired, but that's because he was widely viewed as corrupt.
There's no evidence. He's literally on tape.
First of all, I'm very happy to hear you. Second, this is very valuable for me that you find out a time for me even in Minnesota. And I'm dreaming some days to be with you in Minnesota.
That's easy, man. I tell you what, I'd like to be with you instead of Minnesota right now, but go ahead.
The third, I have some positive and negative news. I will start with the positive news.
Well, good.
Joe, I have a second positive news for you. Yesterday, I meet with the General Prosecutor Shocking.
Yes.
And despite of the fact that we didn't have any corruption charges, we don't have any information about he doing something wrong, I especially asked him, no, it was the day before yesterday, I especially asked him to resign.
Biden knew Shokin was not corrupt, but got him fired anyway, and he paid $1 billion for it.
Assuming that there is a new government and a new prosecutor general, I am prepared to do a public signing of the commitment for the $1 billion.
Chanel Rion has reported hours of these conversations. Biden himself has acknowledged it. Not to mention, Senator Johnson wrote an 87-page report about it. And CNN says there's no evidence? CNN is intentionally misleading its viewers with blatantly false information. This week, I give credit where credit is due. MSNBC asked a good, pointed, and important question to Senator Harris, which she fumbled. She all but acknowledged that she plans to pack the court if elected.
If Judge Barrett is confirmed and the Democrats have control of the Senate next year and the White House and the House of Representatives, should the Supreme Court be expanded?
You know what, I think that, first of all, Joe's been very clear that he is going to pay attention to the fact, and I'm with him on this 1,000%, pay attention to the fact that right now, Lawrence, people are voting.
But, The answer should be no, not whatever she just said. Biden and Harris are dangerous and intend to drastically reform the United States into their socialist utopia. Senator Schumer this week refused to meet with Judge Amy Coney Barrett, saying he would not entertain her nomination. Here's why.
Look, we know her views. She's totally opposed to the ACA. She's totally opposed to Roe v. Wade on so many other issues. She said she's following Scalia's philosophy. I think that she is so far away from where America should be that no discussion will change any of that.
There you have it, folks. The left believes that Christian values, quote, are so far from where America should be that they won't even consider Judge Barrett, a woman with an impeccable legal resume.